Back again with another episode of the Talk of This Football podcast. It's been a while. It's been a couple weeks. So many games. It's like, how the hell are we gonna cover all these games? But hey, Kaz, how are you feeling?
Feeling good. Feeling good.
Well,
Another week. Not more games to cover. Let's get
yeah,
to it.
it's almost like it's almost like the players are being overworked, and so are we, because now we have to cover how the players are overworked. But that's a topic for when Marcus gets back. He's taking that one personal, especially with what has happened to Rodri.
Mm-hmm.
So, without further ado, biggest game of the weekend: City Arsenal, two title contenders going at it. City had the chance to go 5 points clear. I really think it's funny how it was framed as Arsenal must stop City from getting 5 points clear, because you never want to give Man City a lead. But hey, a draw 2-2. In all fairness to me, look,
Mm-hmm.
as a Chelsea fan, as a logical fan, I think the best result was what happened, at least from my point of view. But as a hater, as the biggest Arsenal hater, I really wanted Arsenal to lose. But they didn't. In fact, they nearly got away with a win there, despite, you know, red cards and injuries. But what does this mean? Does this game, I mean, what does it mean for the title race? Is this just like the beginning of things yet to come?
I mean, whether Man City won or lost that game doesn't mean anything for the title race. This is only the fifth game. So
Pretty much, yeah. But that was a very heated game. And especially now with Rodri being out for the season. Is that confirmed?
that's so.
Would you say it's advantage Arsenal, or is it just wait?
Man City's won a title without a striker. They played Gundogan as striker, so they've
And
done it all.
Haaland is still firing on all cylinders,
Mm-hmm.
and he's being a troll about it. Like he's gotten too powerful. I didn't I tell you there was that summer where I was screaming, "Let's buy Haaland! Bid
No,
for Haaland!"
nobody was gonna get Haaland from Chelsea. Nobody was gonna get you. Everybody was talking about Lukaku. So stop.
But
Like I don't
me,
this.
no, bro, I was there. I
No.
was screaming. I said on this podcast the summer before what I was screaming, let's get Haaland, and then look what happened.
Lukaku.
And then we got Lukaku.
Yeah, like nobody wanted Haaland at Chelsea. Nobody. We didn't even try. So I don't know where this is
You
coming
linked us to him all summer though.
from. No, we didn't even try to get him. We
Well,
didn't even try. That's the thing.
that was a mistake. Oh, he had like a 70 million release clause. Like, just
Mm-hmm.
say it.
77 million. And we didn't even try. We went after the 120 million striker instead.
And
That
now
makes a lot of sense.
we ended up selling Lukaku to and
We didn't even have to get Lukaku. I think the season before, Jadon Sancho was available. So yeah,
there goes in 105.
I wanted Jadon Sancho. That's who I wanted. But
It is.
well,
It is. Hey,
there
well,
he is.
Haaland has broken records. He's won a treble in his first season. Four P. Well, he didn't four P, but back to back leagues in the second. 100 goals in 105 games, equalizing Cristiano Ronaldo's record at Madrid, which is a crazy accomplishment. I don't think Haaland gets enough credit for what he does. Like he's
What do
not
you mean?
even in the
Yes, he does.
conversation for Ballon d'Or. Like,
For this
is he?
this next one or the previous one?
This one, that the previous one, and this one
No,
that's
he
coming.
shouldn't be. He didn't score that many goals. He only scored with 24 goals. So I mean,
I mean, how much more goals did the people that are ahead of him score?
I
It's
mean,
not that much.
didn't Phil have more assists than him? Phil had 23 goals.
But still, he is far and beyond the best striker in the world, and I don't think it's even close. Should he be in the conversation for Ballon d'Or this year, at least?
Like
Or
this coming up year, yeah, for sure.
yeah,
This year that's coming, yes. The
not,
last season, no. This
not,
year
not
that's coming, yeah.
so not for this year, but next one.
Yeah, the next one, yeah. Yeah.
Mm,
Definitely for the next one.
mm.
As far as the world, I think there's two. I think it's him and Victor G. F- Victor Gokires. If that's how you pronounce.
Important CP.
Yeah,
Important
only
CP.
him. I think Gokires has 9 goals in 5 games, and he has 10 goals in 5 games. So those are the two guys that I would say they're looking like the best strikers on this planet right now.
Yeah, I looked at his record last year, and I was very surprised nobody was going in for him.
Nobody was. Nobody.
Like yeah, like I get it. It's the what Portuguese league,
Bro, we got
Premier
Nick
Liga.
Jackson after he played 14 games in the La Liga. He played 14 games. So I'm just like,
Hmm.
what's the. Oh, and didn't Bruno Fernandez come from that league? Oh, doesn't Dal Felix come from that league?
Didn't
So I check, like,
Ronaldo come from that league?
that's what I'm
Why
saying.
is somebody bidding for him? Like what is it? Is it a release?
Not because of where he's from. Isn't he like Greek or some shit?
Oh, he's Swedish.
Swedish, yeah, Swedish.
But that just like look. If I
Isn't
was
Isak
Arsenal,
isn't Isak Swedish?
yes,
Okay.
they
Isn't
play together.
Ibrahimovic Swedish? Okay.
Yes,
All right.
I'm like Arsenal. Like y'all need a striker.
They like Kai Havertz. They like King Kai.
Let's talk about King Kai. Zero pass. How do you play 90 minutes and you don't pass the ball
He
successfully?
was defending.
How
He
the
was
hell
he was helping out the right back Julian Timber with Doku.
he was giving Rodri his first kick of the game? Kai Havertz has blood on his hands, man.
Hey
Like,
man, they almost won the game because of him.
how do you sign a striker just for him to play defensive midfield in your biggest game of the season?
Because they don't need a striker, I guess.
I mean, yeah. I mean, they can take corners really well. So
Hmm.
Arsenal, man. Wait, I already know what your response is as far as their title race credential goes, but like, let's hear it. Like, what are your predictions? Like, who's gonna go all the way?
I already said Man City long
Damn.
before the season started.
Again,
Yeah.
again.
I mean, it's like picking against the Kansas City Chiefs. You know, like, all right, good luck. And then if something happens, they're gonna be like, "Oh my God, the ref this." I'm like, okay, like, I'm sorry. Like that's literally what it is. Like you can have all these explanations, you can give all these facts, but the only fact is what they do every year. That's what you can't dispute. Everything else is disputable. But the fact of the matter is where they're gonna be at the end of the season. And that's where no one else will be. That's the
I'm,
problem.
I'm
Even
not.
without Rodri, they'll figure it out.
I don't.
They'll
I
figure
don't.
it out.
I don't think I'm not even tired. I'm weary. I'm not even weary. I'm just more like resigned to the fact that nobody can compete with them.
Now he'll probably start Gundogan and Kovacic, and some games he'll actually this is good for Rico Lewis because I think Pep wants to play Rico Lewis in the midfield. Like,
Hey, hey,
bro,
hey,
I'm telling you,
maybe Foden will finally get some game time.
maybe there you go. So
Foden
it's
can,
like
I mean,
oh my
he was
god,
crazy last year,
not
so
even actually a guy that has been waiting to be unlocked. That's on the bench. What's his name? If he plays his card right, he might possibly take that position. Um,
Mateus Nunes.
Mateus Nunes, thank you. They have players. Like I don't know why you're worried.
It's
Oh my God, Rodri. Oh yeah.
Rodri though.
Okay,
He's the dude who doesn't lose games. You
who made
lost.
Rodri?
He doesn't lose games,
Who made
bro.
Rodri? Okay,
I mean, that's just. I mean, that's
Or-
just a testament to how deep they are. Like
we didn't know who Rodri was until
they're,
he
they're
Pep
gonna win games
Guardiola
regardless.
till Pep Guardiola found him from some Spanish team and brought him to Man City.
He's
That were like, oh, it's Rodri. Come on.
That is so rough though. Really out the season just started. Bro,
It
that
happened.
I gotta bring it back to that whole Roderick literally just said this. Or
Okay.
maybe he said that because he knew that he was unfit. He knew he couldn't handle it, and that's why he came out ahead of it. Maybe I'm just being a conspiracy theorist right
I
now.
mean, you might not be. Then good for you, Rodri. You go on IR. You go back to your $25 million house. You go and you get some nice massages. If you feel me, you go you get back to it. You go work with the doctors. You get the best surgery anybody on this planet can have. You get the best recovery anybody on this planet could possibly have. You have the best rehab. What are you complaining about, Reggie? I'm confused here.
At the end of the day, he got the rest he was asking.
Thank you. Like come
It's
on,
not
man.
how he wanted it.
Oh my God, this is just such a non-subject
Look,
at all.
look, look. I'll
So
say this. I'll say this on the pod. If I
hmm
was a pro, you won't hear a peep.
Not a
No,
peep. What? Oh my God.
you will not hear, dude. If my look, I complain a lot in my job, but that's because I don't get paid. Look, if my job paid me, no, shutting up and dribbling, shutting up and
Yes, that's why I
sending those emails.
said it. I said, bro, are you
Oh, you
kidding me?
want me to work 2 more hours today? Wait, let me check my bank account. Okay, yes, yes.
Where do you need me to be? How long do you need me to be there? That's all. That's now the question. That's
Wow.
the only question I'm asking.
This
Most
is
of the time, what these football players think, like, oh, like, uh, yeah, everything is already handed to you, bruh. Something's got to be hard. You can't get everything. Golly, like what you want?
you got
You,
everything.
you you want the same amount of pay but less games. Yeah, that's like a woman being a 29-year-old virgin. Excuse me, you know who I refer to. You want
No
you
offense to 29-year-old virgins.
no,
Stop. Stop.
but
I know why you said
want you want you
this.
want something
This is
that's
a
just not
football
possible. All
podcast.
I'm saying is you want something that's just not possible. You want to eat your cake and have it at the same time. You know, time is money, which is games. So if you want more time, which is money, which is games, then money got to go down, buddy. So you can take that 400K per week and cut it in about. So Rodri said he wanted only 40 to 50 games, right? So right now we have 60 to 70 games. So take your 400K salary and cut it to would be worth roughly around
It's like
120 to 150,000 per
that's
week.
a 30%
That's
pay cut.
thank you. All right. And you know the higher ups are not going to cut 30% from your pay. They will cut a little more and take that and give it back to themselves. That's how it works. So what are you talking about, Rodri?
Mm.
Go and have a nice time on rehab, bro. Okay, we'll be here waiting to watch you play when you return. In the meantime,
The game isn't going anywhere. I mean,
some youngster is gonna get a chance to shine. That's it.
he- uh, to Rodri, you might not have a team to return to when you come back from injury.
Oh, there's that too. I forgot about
Sorry, I'm so sorry
that.
that happened to you, Rodri. But like, you might, you might not be. They might not be able to afford your salary when you come back. Amen.
That's what I'm saying. If you really want them to cut those games, be ready to cut your salary too.
Like, shit, Man City is.
Like, you know what's the funniest part? You know what? Like, it's so dumb for him to even bring up striking. I'm not calling Roger dumb. I'm just saying that for him to bring up striking was the stupidest thing. They would literally be striking to get their pays cut. Make it make sense.
Also, now that we actually talk about it like
Like, they would
those,
be striking just to get their pays cut. Normally, Shegs, you strike to get your pays increased, right? So
yeah,
you're striking for
they
less
got
games.
what they wanted, which is less games.
That's gonna get your
So
pay cut.
honestly, I'm starting to understand why they'd be telling them to shut up and dribble because
Yeah, bro.
you didn't really think about it. Like your statement didn't make sense. Less games, that doesn't make sense. That's not
Zero.
no better thing is like uh, same amount of games, just more recovery time, but
More
more squad size, more
squad
money
sizes.
into the game.
Bro. Yeah.
That because they're never going to do anything that makes them less. But there's also another thing. Damn, I had it just now. Um, in their I'm pretty sure that if they refuse to play, that goes against their contract.
Yeah, they don't get paid, bro. If you don't play, you don't get paid. Like,
So it's like
do people like? Hold on.
if
Do
they
people just think that they could just wake up, and just get paid? Do they really think that's how the world works? Oh
yeah,
my
like
god!
if they literally all refuse, they're all not just not getting paid, period, because some of their contracts. And I know for a fact that there are certain players. Rodri is how do I put this? I don't want to call it, he's a privileged footballer. He's
Yes,
somebody who grew up in his entire life and it was football.
yes.
He
Thank
he studied abroad in the United States
you.
and went to football camps and all his entire life. There's people who had to literally struggle and scrap by just to
Exactly.
get paid like accountant wages, and they are so happy.
Sadio Mane,
They will take his spot in a minute.
like players like
Like,
Sadio
oh, you
Mane
want to strike
coming from
because
Senegal.
you're on 350K and you think you get you're not getting compensated enough.
Go on
They're
strike.
doing you
Go ahead.
wrong.
Somebody
Uh,
else take your position. Like, this is not.
especially this injury just makes it worse because like all that talk, you just couldn't handle like the ACL. Like I haven't rewatched it because like it was just I just know oh Rodri's off the pitch. I didn't really see how he got injured, but it's like that's a
But like,
muscular injury.
players don't understand that this is also the reason why they pay you guys so much,
Yeah,
because you put your body on the line. We already understand that. You don't even need to say it. We
yeah,
understand that. That's a given. That's literally like, you give your body and I give you money.
and
It's literally what it is.
everything
So
for you to
what are you
perform,
complaining
make us more money. We pay you for your body and to play, so you
about?
can pay us more money.
Or
Pay you
or
money.
you could go and be a construction worker and a bricklayer, tear your ACL anyways, and you can't even get welfare. You could choose, bro.
It's tough, but it's reality, bro.
And I
You,
would I would argue bricklayers are more valuable to society than soccer players.
yes, they are.
Okay,
Because
so come
we
on, man.
need buildings more than we need.
We need soccer. Just being honest. Like, I love soccer, but I can step out and be an honest human being. Like, bro,
Yeah, yeah. We probably need teachers more and nurses and all.
teachers, nurse, yes,
The
you don't.
society,
They barely strike.
you
Who
know.
would listen to them if they strike? You think people's going to listen to you, football players? People, people will probably show up to where you're striking and stone you.
No, that's the funniest part. Imagine you see the footballers striking, and as a nurse or a teacher
uh,
or a
yeah,
doctor,
come on, man.
it's like, what are you? You know, I'm starting to get it now, but it's like,
Come
mm,
on, man.
mm.
Like nobody. That's why I said, bruh, they will never strike. No one will stand hand in hand with you and strike. Can you imagine Enzo Fernandez striking? Like,
I
come
don't,
on,
I
man,
don't think they can even get together to agree to strike in the first.
bruh.
It won't happen.
Because
You
he
know,
knows
there's
it's
people that's
boy.
waiting for that chance, waiting for that opportunity, willing to take their spot.
Yeah,
It's like it's a job that nobody wants to do. They're not garbage men. You
thank
know,
you.
this is like every little boy from everywhere
Hey,
in the world dreams to like there's people that will do their job for free. I mean,
they-
bro,
yep.
sub me on for Chelsea. I'll play for.
Thierry Henry said he would do it for because when they asked him if you weren't a professional soccer player, what would you be? He said, "I'll just be a soccer player."
He just played for.
I wouldn't be professional. I'll just be a soccer player.
He just be on Sunday league, you know.
Hey, that's what he said. Like there's people that are there's players like that currently playing professional. You think they would strike?
Conte, N'Golo Conte. No,
Conte. You think he would strike?
no, Conte not striking. He got family to take care of.
Actually, his first chance, he went to Dubai.
Yeah,
First chance he got. I'm out of here. Yeah, come on,
that's
bro.
why it seems so stupid when Osimhen said no to Saudi. Like, come on.
Oh my God, that's still like the most egregious
I
thing.
I think these older players, like sometimes they might come off as, oh, the game is not as what it used to be. But I'm like, dude, why would you say no to all that money? You wouldn't.
Yeah, you wouldn't.
You
You.
wouldn't.
I don't care
They
what
always try
you
to claim a
say.
moral high ground, especially
Yeah,
that
I don't care what anybody says until
Neville,
they're standing in front of you.
Prince Tiger, all of them are just Mueller. Like y'all are hypocrites. I swear they're all hypocrites because like if it was up to them, they'd probably do the same things. But hey, before we move on back to the title race, I really hope somebody else steps up to compete against Man City. Is there anybody else apart from Arsenal and Man City in that race? Like I know we kind of know what's
Chelsea.
gonna happen, but is there anybody else?
Chelsea.
Dude, I wasn't gonna say it because like when we
So,
won
listen,
that
hear me
game,
out. I think
when we went second,
besides Liverpool,
I started thinking,
besides Liverpool, I think we're like the only team that can, if we play our game, if we don't, if Enzo Maresca doesn't set us up like to fail like he did in the first game against them, if we play our game, we can beat them.
yes. And
Simple as that.
like literally, if you look at the results of the leagues in the past 6 years, we and Liverpool are the only team to stop City from winning the title. So it's like I'm tired. Like Thanos, like nobody else. Fine, I'll do it myself. I've been begging for Chelsea to be good again because like we've been absolutely terrible
Wait,
and
this
kind of
would be
allowed this to happen while
this
we
would be three in a row for them, right? Back to back to back.
should be
The one,
five in a row.
oh, five and bro. I'm sorry to tell you, but uh, I think Premier League might be Farmers League or Farmers League. Like I think we've been looking at Farmers League all wrong, bro.
I mean, there's a reason why they're literally in courts right now. Premier League need to end them. The brand, Man City are destroying the Premier League brand. They need to get them out the league by any means possible, and I hope they do because that's the only way. Unless other teams step up, like immediately, like I don't see what stop it. Like if the Premier League don't have good lawyers, the only thing that can stop Man City are the Premier League's lawyers.
Yeah,
They're
but Man City
inevitable.
has better lawyers.
Yep, they got the money to pay for the best lawyer.
Exactly.
I mean, maybe I don't know. Maybe if the judges decide to look the other way, but hey, title race is well and truly on. We got the top six separated by 3 points. You'd love to see it competitive. It's definitely going to be a lot more big games that we would love to see. I don't really have anything else to say about the Arsenal performance. I think they played a good game and they nearly won, but Arteta just simply doesn't know how to park the bus. You know, I don't think he's ever even mentioned it in training how to park the bus. But unfortunately, true champions know how to win with 10 men, and Arsenal failed that test. So we'll see. We'll see where it goes. Next topic. Did anything else interesting happen this past week? I mean, should we talk about Chelsea now? Because for a certain point in time, Chelsea were second. We were second place, Zach. What?
Like maybe 2 hours before the other games ended. Sure.
I think Maresca is cooking, man. You said
For now.
wins. You said wins are what matter. We won at Bournemouth and we beat West Ham away clean sheets. We're winning games.
We're winning the games we're supposed to win. Finally.
Okay. Yeah, we are winning the games. Like, I mean, we won. Did we have any game that we weren't supposed to win that we won?
No.
Well, the Man City, yeah.
We tied a game we were supposed to win.
Yeah, the Crystal Palace game did happen.
But we're winning
didn't Crystal Palace also draw with Man U, and aren't they supposed to be a better team?
They did draw with Man U. But Man U is not a better team than us.
Well, not now. Like, not in front of anybody else.
I don't think they ever were this season, really.
I mean,
better talent than us.
Us?
Really?
Yes, we're a much better team, but to everybody else, they think we're worse. And
they think because they think we have 18-year-olds. Like
kids and presidents. I mean, our
that was last season.
Our average age is still 21. Like, you know, like most of them never.
Yeah, but it's
can't buy a bottle. You know,
proven players.
I mean, they are young, but there's a lot of experience in that team.
Exactly.
Yeah, and it's a good team. It's well built. Like after everything they said about Chelsea signing, and even me, you know, I was complaining like, why do we keep signing players? The final shape of the squad.
Apparently, it's Begdali. Apparently, this is Begdali. Like strong arming. He's had enough.
I mean, hey, if it means that we can, because it's like the thing with our signings is we're also selling. We're also making money off of this. And if it works, it works. If we do what I need from Chelsea this season, which is top 4 and a trophy, you'll never hear people complain out of me about anything that they do. But they got to do it first on the pitch, right?
Yeah.
You predicted something else for Chelsea this season. Where do you see us finish?
Right now, I'll give us 5th. I originally said 6th, so right now I've seen enough to say 5th.
Okay. Some faith in Maresca, or is it just based on results?
Because I said, regardless of how Maresca does, the team is good enough to finish 6th, at least.
I mean, they were last year, so they definitely are this year.
That's what I'm saying. Like, can we at least finish 6th? So, based on results, I'll give him 5th. I'll give him 5th. Because, bro, It's their fifth game, man, and that defense, I'm so scared, bro. One injury and it could send us spiraling. So I'm not gonna like you know just say top four right now, but I'll give him fifth. One spot better than Poach right now. That's as far as
Yeah,
I
I mean, we already seeing. It's not like they're injured, but the injuries are still present. Like Reece James, just
can. Hmm.
I don't even
No,
like.
one injury to Colwell. Oh,
Oh
we're
yeah, yeah. I
fucked.
was saying we have it
That's what
on
I'm
the
saying.
right side and we
Like,
have it to Lavia, but like Tosin goes down, Disasi, Colwell, Fofana, any of them goes down, it destroys a lot. Like we're already feeling it right back at midfield. So if anything happens to that center of defense, left back Cucurella, well, at least Chilwell is back in the plans now. So maybe,
is
yeah.
he? I thought we were selling him. I'm confused.
Well, we were supposed to sell him, but we didn't. So now that he's still there, Maresca has decided to let him train with the squad again. So I
That's
think
the one
I
player that
think
I thought.
Will just told his agent no, and I don't care. I'm gonna make it work, and
That's the one player that I thought Maresca would like to use because he was at Leicester.
yeah, I thought so too, but apparently I don't know what is so special about Maresca's style with his left backs that Chilwell cannot do, but
I don't know either.
or learn. But when he said that, I was like, I don't know if that was him or that was the club trying to get rid of him or sell him or
Be
move.
the club.
Like I don't know if we'll ever
The
know.
club probably strong arming him.
Yeah, and it's like, oh, we he's one of our like valuable assets we can lose.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but hey, he's still here. He's still here. Is he still our vice captain, or did they take that from him too?
Nice, Caicedo.
Yeah, they took everything from you, Chili. Fight back. I know you
Speaking
can.
of
Really.
speaking of captain, one of our former captains is just having his way in La Liga. Conor Gallagher
Yes, he scored a winner for Atletico.
tied a game tying goal, and then I think he scored a winner the previous week.
Hmm. Didn't it? I mean, Pulisic scored again, but did they win that game? Was that a winner for Inter? I mean, for AC. Yeah, they won that game. They did. They did. Yeah. For Chelsea players always seems to prosper wherever they go. I'm so happy for Connor. He seems like he's at home. Well, they've welcomed him. Shame he
Oh
couldn't.
yeah, yeah. Simeone loves him. You can tell he's in his starting lineup every
He's the
week.
perfect Simeone player. Like
Hmm.
once he learns Spanish, it's a wrap. He needs to hop on that Duolingo ASAP, or just go outside, or find you a Latina. That's neither here nor
I don't think his girl will be too happy you just said that, but that's neither here
there. Yes, that is neither here nor
nor
there. All right. Well, before we switch again, I wanted to give an honorable mention to Aston Villa.
there.
Aston Villa keep going out week in and week out and be like, yes, we're not going anywhere. Um, I think they won their first Champions League game, and it wasn't
Crushed them.
it wasn't like
4-1,
a
3
3-0.
3-0.
They beat up on young boys.
No,
But as a Champions League team, that's what you do.
you
You
should.
always you beat
That's
up
what
on young
you're
boys.
supposed to do. Thank
So
you. Supposed to
but yeah.
beat up on young boys. Yeah.
And Onana, don't cancel us. We're joking. But Onana, 75 million. It looked crazy. This man is scoring goals for fun.
Yeah, I said he would be signing of the season, and that's looking like a good take.
I didn't know he was Belgian. For some reason, it just never clicked.
Oh yeah, he was playing for Belgium. He was starting. It was him and Tillemans. started all the
I think the
Belgium games.
thing is, there's just so many Onanas that I had them mixed up. They all kind of blend together. But this Onana, Amadou Onana, is the truth. He's good. He's 24. He's good. He's really good. Oh, another person that's doing really well for Aston Villa, John Duran. Off the bench golazos. It makes sense why Chelsea were linked to him. Like,
That boy can score goals, man. He can score goals.
dude, I'm like,
Yeah, I can't even front. He can score some goals, man. Once they figure out how to play Ollie Watkins with him, oh, you
yeah,
you you put Ollie Watkins next and Morgan Rogers, and then John, like you play a front three like how Conte used to do it, a
3-4,
3-5-3 with Duran and then Ollie Watkins and Morgan Rogers next to him. Oh
3-5.
my god. Oh
Yeah.
my god. Ooh, that would be a problem.
It's gonna
And
be good.
then when what's his damn, it sucks that they lost Diaby, but Saudi Arabia, man. Because
Saudi.
you would have had Diaby and Leon Bailey. Like yeah.
Hopefully, we play them before they figure it out because I'm looking like when do we play Aston Villa? And it's not
Doesn't matter,
until
bro. You don't.
December. I'm not gonna. That's weird.
Yeah, whether they could be in the middle of a 10-game win streak and we'll come and beat them. So I'm not worried about them.
Amen. Please, yeah. But hey, we're only 1 point behind Arsenal after all that talking.
I know. I
After
know.
all
I
that,
know.
yeah.
Yeah.
After
And I'm
all
sure they're gonna win the title. Like, come on.
at this point, I'd say like we're a bigger Arsenal title contender than Arsenal because you already know Arsenal's not gonna win. You don't know that Chelsea can't win the title.
Correct.
You don't know.
Correct.
We know Arsenal cannot, but you
Very
don't
good
know
point.
that Chelsea cannot.
We don't know.
Don't.
Hmm.
Arsenal fans,
We know.
please, like
Mhm.
London is has always been blue and it's
It's
gonna be
always been blue, man.
for a while.
It's always been blue.
Oh yeah. There are other teams that are underperforming too in the Premier League. Spurs and United. Do we feel sorry for Spurs and United? Because I don't. I don't. They're 10th and 11th.
I feel sorry for Ange, man. I feel sorry for Ange.
Damn.
Because, like he said, he always wins something in his second season. So I feel
No,
sorry
and
for that Ange take.
no one wins anything in any season at top. I'm
I feel
sorry.
sorry for that Ange take.
I'm
It's
so
gonna come
sorry.
back to bite him so badly, man.
I don't. He has to say that though. He has to.
But they won this weekend, right?
Yeah, they won 3-1. I think they came back to win 3-1, or either they won 3-1.
Yeah. Because 30 seconds, yeah, 30. They
Oh yeah,
conceded that.
Ubeno scored mad early. Yeah, they came back. Solanke got his first goal. Hey, Marcus, your boy scored one. His first.
Okay, there we go. Finally, I've been asking for a goal, one goal, my guy.
He did, and it
GG.
was equalized. It was their first goal. So yeah,
There you go. All right,
you know.
now score
Um,
again. Because if you don't score in the next 5 games, I'm still I'll be back.
the thing with Spurs is if Ange doesn't win, which he won't, and if Spurs don't give him what he needs, he's probably gonna quit. I can see him resigning because I don't see Spurs giving him what he needs to win. They're so stingy at that club.
I don't know what he wants, man. I think he has good players. I think if he starts playing his stupid high line, they would actually be
The
challenging for
high
more.
line is part
So
of their DNA.
then I don't know what he wants. Like I don't know. Then you will keep losing. Like, bro, it's your high. It's not. Oh, Tottenham don't. No, Jose Mourinho was in the cup final till they fired him, so it's possible. It's just Coach was in the cup final, so it's possible. You just need to
And
tweak your philosophy a little bit, bro.
it,
That's all.
that's the thing. You have to be like, it's one thing to like believe in your style of football, but if that thing is costing you every other game,
You just gotta tweak it a little bit.
Not a good philosophy. Like you don't have to do it all the time. Like look at Arteta. I know Arteta is kicking himself that he never thought he would have to park the bus or teach his team how to park the bus. Like you got to be flexible. You just got to be. And hey man, it's up to you. You're like it's up to you to save Spurs. Like you're the only one who can save Spurs. Like, but you gotta win something. Like,
My God, that Arsenal Tottenham game was so boring.
oh my god, that was one of the worst games I've seen. It was just
Man, it
dull,
was so boring. Good God.
dull.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Like Ange, you gotta change something, bro. The players, I don't know what it is.
And it's not that it doesn't
Like
have players or he's not getting signings. I don't know. It's just a club.
it's like they want to keep more possession with more skillful players, but you have Timo Werner and Johnson on the wings. Like, okay.
And you gotta fight back, bro. Like you're the only one who can make Spurs a serious team. You're not going to be for a while. Hey, another unserious club, Manchester United. Ten Hag, he got the job. Well, he kept his job. He won a trophy. He got a renewal. He's been talking mad crazy.
Hey, put
Very
some respect on Andre Onana's name. He's had quite the season so far.
we owe that Onana.
My man
I
saved
mean,
a
he
penalty.
made a great like, double save that kept them.
Telling you, this is what I've been talking about. This is why when Onana spoke up for issues with the Cameroonian team, I was like, Song, Rigobert Song, with all due respect, please shut the F up. Please. Because he's that good. Check, this is it, bro. You're talented and you put that talent on the pitch. I will respect what you have to say more than even the coach. Do you know why? Because you win the games. You're out there. You're making the saves. So put some respect on Onana's name. Is what I've been saying. They were in the Champions League final because of Onana. Inter Milan. Just saying.
Mhm.
Onana leaves. Where have they been? I mean, they're still a good team,
They
but he
did
made
win
them
the league.
better. That's what I'm saying. Because Onana has that elite goalkeeper potential. I've been seeing it. It's just, you know, with his first season, what his
Can
first season
be
there,
you can be prime Emmanuel Neuer, but if your defense is comprised of Harry
Harry
Maguire,
Maguire,
Luke Shaw,
old Varane. What's the other?
Martinez,
There's another one. There's another guy that's like old, some old guy.
I don't want to put Aaron Wan-Bissaka was I actually think Wan-Bissaka is a
No, Wan-Bissaka is a good player.
but
Um,
yeah,
I'm
there's
talking about one of the other old center backs that they still have. He's really old.
Johnny Evans.
Yeah, bro. Oh my God. Yeah, like, bro, the best keeper in the history of this planet will have a hard time winning games
Hey,
behind Johnny Evans and Rafael Varane. This version of Varane, even any version of Varane,
Varane
honestly.
is gone now. He's not even on this
Like,
squad. I don't know where he went to though. Where's
I don't
Varane?
even yeah,
He
but
retired. He plays for
but
Como.
but this
He plays for Como, Sex Fabregas team.
that's
Bro,
Fabregas. But
damn.
this this Onana, this is who he is. This is who I've been waiting for you guys to
Yeah,
see.
he got the light in front of him. Lenny Euro, they signed, who I still haven't seen him do anything. But
Yeah,
Diego
whatever.
Dallo, maybe they finally built a decent defense for him to play behind. Hey, Man United's still kind of a joke though.
Crystal Palace I have to give it to them. They're a borderline okay team this season. They're actually okay. All right, I can't even front with them. They're
Three
actually
draws, two losses, 16 spot. I mean, I still don't understand how we lost that game though. That doesn't make any
We
sense.
tied. We tied. We didn't lose. We tied to them.
No, I
It's
mean,
one
tie. It still boggles me.
because we scored first and then sat back and then they started attacking us and then we just couldn't get our rhythm.
It just it just boggles me. Like I don't know how we lost that. We beat
I
them.
saw the goal coming.
You
Very
know,
coming.
because of how much we beat them. That's the only. But they are a good team. They still do have good players. They kept. They didn't lose Aze. They didn't lose. Let me see. Look at their squad. They only lost Olise.
Mateta is still scoring.
Yes, he is. They added Nketiah now to the
Yeah.
squad. Smiley Sar. I don't know what it is about football players named Sar, but they're usually all ballers. You know, he's from Senegal. He plays straight. He's the one keeping Jackson on the bench for Senegal. So yeah, they'll be back. They're not getting relegated. They'll get back up. They just a tough start to the season. Um, yeah, but if there's no one else we want to shout out in the Premier League, I think I've given all the credit I wanted to give. Wolves are dead last. Hey, yeah, sorry, but yeah, across the what is it?
Oh, I can shout out Nottingham Forest.
They did beat Liverpool.
And they tied Brighton.
Hudson Odoi.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Balling. You love to see. I don't know why people always say like ex Chelsea players like balling out for other team, and they always like try to laugh like ha ha Chelsea, you saw it. We love to see it. What do you mean? I love to see somebody released from the shackles and pressure of Chelsea and do well for another team. Yeah,
Still waiting for Mason Mount.
Mason Mount is probably like the only ex Chelsea footballer that I never want to see prosper. I'm sorry, man. I don't know what happened to him. That injury thing.
Chronic knees.
Uh,
he got Kawhi's knees.
damn.
Yeah, bro. He's a white boy with Kawhi's knees.
Let's talk about La Liga. What is going on in La Liga? Hansi Flick.
Killing it.
I really don't like. I'm tired of saying you were right or you might have been right. Like I'm really tired, bro. Just stop.
All right, you can say it. All right, you know what I'm saying?
6 wins. Okay, enough. 6 wins. 20 goals against 5 goals against them. 22 goals for, 5 goals against. 17 goal difference, 18 points, top of the league, 4 points ahead of the new Galacticos.
Give a good stretch.
And they go all the way. Is this their year? Is it their year?
Yes.
Even though they can't afford to register Christensen when he comes back from injury.
It's probably good that Christensen is injured. Probably why they're winning.
Oh man, actually you didn't lie, bro. But hey, Christensen was a good defender for us. So I can't.
Yeah, for us. Oh yeah. Won the Champions League final with us. Thanks, Christensen. Now you may leave.
Hey, it wasn't his fault he left. It was that's another topic for another day. You know what happened, but
Los Blancos though. Mbappe.
Hey, Mbappe.
Hey, we're seeing more and more of this. I told you.
Mbappe,
okay.
Mbappe and fries.
Yeah, okay, sure. Yeah, you can hate all you want.
Not scoring from open. I mean, bro, I literally got this jersey because of Mbappe, but his stock has just fallen in.
Okay.
Okay. Do you know who I think is more exciting at Madrid?
Who?
Sir Bobby Charlton Jr. himself.
Oh, Hendrick. Hey, I'm not gonna lie. The kid,
I like Hendrick, man.
It's like something snapped in his brain that said, "Hey, grow up." I don't know what it is.
Forcing
He's
maturity,
a
bro.
different
He's not
player.
at 18.
He's a different entire, maybe the marriage, but he's a different entire player. Oh my god, bro. He was a statue for Brazil. Like I can't stress this enough. I watched that entire game. My man had two passes,
He was
two.
he was two away from pulling a. Can we just call it a Kai Havertz now? When we don't pass the ball,
So actually, I, I
maybe for the Kai
I'm
Havertz.
I'm actually excited to see this because I'm
I
like,
want to see more of
dude,
Kendrick because
I was scared. I'm like, bro, I don't know how you get in the team in Real Madrid, bro. They're gonna have to send you to like Real Madrid Castillo for like a year.
but the thing is, like he might not be starting now, but he's getting minutes and he's making the most of them every time. And I think
He's doing way more than I thought he would ever do.
that's all he needs to
That's all
do.
I'm saying.
Yeah, he's good. Like I think it was kind of unfair. I didn't realize how young he was in that Brazil. I think that Brazil team has way bigger problems, and they're not on Endrick.
He was terrible. I'm sorry. Like I don't care about what I would look at him in his face and be like, bro, you were atrocious to watch. I need my 2 hours back. Seriously, I was like, Andrew is starting. Let's watch, bro. I was like, I
So
was screaming at my TV, like, what the fuck? So,
18, bro.
excuse my language.
He's
Like,
18.
what am I seeing? And I didn't pay any money to watch that game. But I'm like, bro, these 2 hours, I could
Like,
have gone and done something else.
you can't be mad at a teenager for not performing though.
Yeah,
He's
I can.
18.
If you play for Brazil, I can. Then don't play him. Play someone who can perform.
What they should have done.
That's why I was afraid that because I'm like, bro, Real Madrid is not gonna like fall for this. Like
Yeah, but
they'll send you to Siberia. Look, just ask Hakimi. You can ask Theo Hernandez.
but
Like
but don't
they'll
you think
send you away,
the
bro.
pressure is more on him for Brazil than it is at Real Madrid?
Why? For why? Because they're
Because they have
comparing
the
him to Pele.
conditions to win everything. Yeah, everything. He's supposed to be their next
I can assure you right now.
whoever. Pick one: Pele, Ronaldo,
I've seen
Neymar,
play. I've seen
Ronaldinho.
Andrew play. He can't even sniff Pele. All right, I'm
High
sorry.
expectations, man. High. They all want
No,
him to be the next one. I'm not saying
Mbappe.
nobody.
I'm literally telling you,
To be
Mbappe's game is closer to Pele than Endrick. I'm just keeping it 100. Like the way they play, Endrick won't sniff Pele, bro.
well.
Pele moves around so much
I don't
more,
think anybody is realistically saying
so much more.
Pele, but they're expecting him to be the next best thing.
He's not gonna get as many goals. I can tell you
Oh,
that.
come on, bro. Come on.
He's not.
That's
Just
impossible.
being honest.
That's
He's not.
damn near 1,000 goals. Like,
That's
no,
what I'm saying, bro. Like, why would you even expect that from a kid?
it's
It's even
Brazil.
it's
It's
even amazing. The amazing thing about Neymar is that he actually came close.
Neymar
Like
did do
the
crazy
best
things for,
Brazil.
but he never
Neymar
won anything for Brazil though. Like,
exactly that.
he
Why would
did
you even?
everything.
Why
He got
would you even?
injured during the World Cup. Like, he
Why
gave it
would you? Why
all.
would you even subject Endrick to this, Shex? Why?
I mean,
And we know Endrick is not the talent Neymar is.
and we've seen it before. With Neymar, literally came out in the interview and said, "I don't know how long I can do this because the pressure, despite everything, he gave everything. He just Neymar could not deal with it
He still
himself.
scored. He still scored the most goals
Retired.
for his. He still scored the
Yeah,
most for his
he
country.
was literally the best in however long he played for Brazil. He was their best player, and now he retired because he just couldn't handle the pressure. And Endrick, take a page out of Neymar's book and stop trying to be what they want you to be. Just be yourself.
Yeah, just be Endrick, bro.
Be Endrick.
Just be Endrick.
Like I would give every 18-year-old in the world the same advice. Just be you, man. Just be you.
Now, the player I can see him developing into is like R9. He has the R9 body. I'm just like his
He
body and
does
fit
have like
for
lower, like
R9.
yeah, he
Yeah,
looks
because I'm just like, bro,
down there.
there's
No,
only Shakes, there's only one player I've ever compared to Pele. And it's for a reason because I watched Pele play. I watched Pele's old tapes. You watch Kylian Mbappe. It's like, who is this? Yeah, that's why I call him Pele Jr. That's the only reason.
well,
But
if Endrick, they're playing together in the same team, like they can.
yeah,
Endrick,
it would be
Endrick has
Pele. It would be Pele and R9.
his ceiling would be.
That's
Yeah,
what it is. But
right?
like we all know, R9 had his issues too, you know. But bro, when he was on the pitch,
Beautiful.
exactly. So that Endrick, that's where he should look at because Pele is and Endrick. I'm sorry, you will never touch Pele. There's
No,
certain there's certain players, and you are not one of them. I'm just being honest.
Endrick, if you're listening, don't try to be Kelly.
Don't. R9 is reasonable. R9 for you, reasonable. Similar fit, similar body type. You probably can't dribble like R9. That's the one thing. But I think you can shoot like R9.
It's a skill that you can learn, though. You
No,
can get.
the one thing he hasn't gone for, I think he can shoot like R9. He has a shot. His
Yeah,
shot
he
is
has power. He has power.
so like he has something to build on. You
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, well, we'll see. I've definitely been watching more of these Italian league and La Liga.
Yeah.
I'm definitely gonna watch a lot more because it's very interesting to see how the differences between these leagues. Like it's fun too, and it comes on right after Premier League. It's perfect. But like there's one more league we gotta talk about. One league that I have not stooped so low. We gotta talk about the Bayern Liga, or maybe we should call it the Leverkusen Liga.
No, it's the Bayern Liga now. It's
Bayern
it's,
Liga.
it's back
It's
to being
still the
the
Bayern Liga.
it's
Right?
no, it's back to being the Bayern Liga now.
Yeah. They've won four in a row.
Hmm.
Vincent Company is 4-0 in La Liga. I mean Bayern Liga, 16-3. Leverkusen behind them though with like
Hmm.
one loss, but there was a lot of like doubts. There was a lot of negative press towards Company about he got the big job too
Because
soon.
he coached Burnley.
Yeah, like he coached Burnley for 1 year, and then all of a
Burnley
sudden
got
he's getting
relegated.
a job in Germany, and he
Hmm.
did get relegated. But he's winning. Is Company a good coach, or are Bayern just a good team?
Vincent Kompany is a good coach. I would have wanted him to coach our Chelsea team. Seriously, I'm not even kidding. Didn't I say this?
Huh? You were against Maresca, but you wanted Company? You would have gotten Company instead?
Because he's coached in the Premier League before. Maresca has never coached in the Premier League before.
Look, okay, that's
Kompany's already won the championship and coached in the Premier League. So that's more experience to me.
1 year of experience. Literally, just
Hey,
one.
Maresca, how much
1 year
does
is went
Maresca
past.
have?
Yeah, but it's only exactly. Maresca only has 1 year less.
And oh sure, Maresca was Pep's assistant. Kompany played for Pep. Was his captain for how many years? There's no way you can sell me that Maresca is a better option than Kompany. That's why Bayern. That's why
Mm,
Bayern took him.
mm.
All right. There's no way in a million years you will sell me that Maresca is a better option than Kompany. What? Who built the Man City teams? It was
Mm,
who?
Vincent Company does have a statue outside the Etihad, so
Okay, thank you. I don't see no statue of Enzo
he
Maresca.
did get relegated though.
Bro, he was coaching Burnley. Enzo Maresca probably would have gotten relegated with Leicester City. Like, what are you saying?
That's a discussion for another day. Because like, if Enzo Maresca was still the coach of Leicester City, would they be
They would
doing?
be getting relegated. They would be losing. If Enzo wants to play his style in Leicester, oh, they'll be losing. They'll be losing games. I mean, Leicester actually, I think they've only lost one game, so they're not doing too bad actually. But they would be losing games, man. Let's be for real. So Yeah, I've always thought Kompany was a better candidate than Maresca. I'm not gonna say a much better candidate like Anzi Flick or Enrique, but fundamentally, he's a better candidate, which is why Bayern got him so quick, so quick. They were like, the season's over. Oh, Burnley got relegated. Oh yeah. Get him on the line.
Yeah, there is something to be said about I actually do believe too, like though these three draws that Leicester has under Maresca, those would be losses.
Thank
They've
you.
gone back to what the Leicester of old. Just straight
Mhm.
ball and hustle and Jamie
Yeah, for Jamie Vardy.
Vardy.
Uh,
Let
that
him do what he does best. Like
guy.
to see
Jamie Vardy's back.
hey,
Oh man.
love Jamie Vardy. You know we love Jamie Vardy, but
Uh,
we are at yet the end of another episode. Thank
thank
you
you.
guys so much for tuning in. Drop a like, drop a comment, share, subscribe. We will be back. We might be back more regularly. It might be a little irregular. We're trying to figure out, how to drop these episodes because we have lives outside of this. We
And we're
really
gonna
love
do more
doing
streaming
this.
like this, right? This is live. Yeah. So
Yeah,
we'll be more
this
of this.
this is live. Like, hello. So yeah, we will see y'all on the next one.
Peace.